Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you're watching Channel Y.
The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media. Y Media. Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian Pulse.
Hi, I'm Amitabh Bachchan and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
Hi, this is Amir Khan and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
अब हर दिन सुने GTA का नंबर 1 रेडियो स्टेशन FM 91.9.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y.
Prime Minister, welcome. It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be back.
Online, SouthAsianDaily.com. The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Hello everyone, my name is Yudhvir Jaswal. I'm the group editor at Y Media and we have the CEO of Flair Airlines, Stephen Jones, with us. Hello sir, a very warm welcome on behalf of Y Media. How are you?
I'm really great, thank you, Yudhvir. It's a pleasure to be on the channel with you today.
You are very welcome, and in these times when the inflation numbers are high, affordability seems to skyrocket, the CEO of an airline who says we need more competition in Canada, a low fare, low cost airline which provides relatively good services. This is music to everyone's ear. So tell us something more about Flair Airlines first.
Sure, and I think, you know, in good times everyone loves affordable airfares, but in tough times everyone loves affordable airfares even more. This is a really important time for Flair to be expanding in Canada. So Canadians for a long time just haven't had access to affordable air travel, and that's a consequence of the fact that the market's been dominated by saying, yeah, it's very much a part of life, and Flair is very excited to be able to bring this to all Canadians.
Thank you. And Stephen, as you were just mentioning this thing that Flair is expanding in Canada. So tell us about your expansion plans here in Canada and other places as well.
Sure. In the last 12 months, we've expanded across Canada. So we're from Comox and here in the west, all the way through to Deer Lake, Charlottetown, St. John, Halifax in the east. And so we're the airline for all Canadian, 20 different airports around Canada that we serve. And then on top of that, we've headed into the United States. And so from Canada to the United States, 11 different airports in the United States that we serve, and 3 in Mexico. Cancun, Cabo, and Puerto Vallarta. And so we really have got a very broad network now available for everyone.
How do you compare your services? I know it's a low-cost airline, but how do you compare your services with other airlines which are operational?
So we are the classic ultra-low-cost carrier, and I think you know, for your audience, the SpiceJets and Indigos are really great examples, but the same with Ryanair or Spirit or Frontier. The basic model is to be an efficient airline that keeps fares as low as possible because our cost is possible. And then we offer our customers the choices to buy other products. And in that way, they can define the cost of travel for themselves. Brand new aircraft, we have great customer service.
Yeah. One of the concerns, I know most of that is not there, but still the concerns earlier, you know, with the challenges Flair was facing, that it could lose its license or be grounded. That concern is not that relevant, but I'll still want you to say something on that as well.
Absolutely. I mean, that is behind us now. It's been very clear and detailed on this without any condition or ambiguity that Flair is a Canadian airline, and as a consequence, we're free to operate here in Canada, and we're going to be here for a long, long time.
All right, and if I may ask, you know, how many, because this is really good to know that this is a Canadian airline, and how many people are you employing today, right across Canada or anywhere else? Yeah.
It's a great question because actually just in the last week, we've gone through the milestone of now employing 1,000 Canadians directly in our business. So we've got 1,052 employed today. And those are the direct people, so pilots, cabin crew, and our support staff. On top of that, we employ approximately 2,300 additional staff contracted through some of our suppliers, such as airport ground handlers, the organizations. So in total, there's something like 3,500 people employed by Flair today.
Great. That's great to hear that. Just for our viewers' benefit, I know you said this earlier as well, but if I were to ask you only 3 points, what sets Flair apart? All the viewers that are looking here, why would they fly on Flair?
So I would say it's a affordable with a great network and great customer service.
All right. And I do understand that you offer some other, for our business customers, because our South Asian community, it's huge in business, whether it's States or here in Canada or even in Europe as well. And with you offering so much connectivity. So tell us, for our business viewers who are watching this channel right now, what can you offer as the charter flights or anything else that Flair has to offer?
Yes. So for our business customers, I think what we offer again is great fares, and so great fares and great schedule. So all business owners, particularly if it's a self-owned business, then every dollar that you save is a dollar or for reinvestment in the business. And so we offer a really affordable service for a basic product. So it just needs to fly from Vancouver to Calgary or Edmonton or Toronto or around the network. They don't need to pay $800 one way. They can get there for $50, and everything's the same, a new aircraft, and you arrive on time. So that's what we offer. We're not a charter airline, so we won't be out looking for charter service. We're a scheduled airline offering regular affordable seats to business.
Right. And we've heard a lot of discussion as far as competition is concerned, whether it's the telecom industry, whether it's the media business, which we are also in, you're in the airline business. There isn't much of a competition here. So what do you have to say about that? And what would you want the government to take any steps on creating more competition and bringing in more affordability in the airline business?
Look, I think you've hit the nail on the head. There just hasn't been competition in the airline industry in recent decades in Canada. The industry's been dominated by Big Air, by those two big guys who've got high costs and therefore need to keep their prices up high to cover their costs. There just hasn't been competition. And so we're bringing that competition into this sector. And I think the same things could be applied into different parts of Canadian industry life. I hear talk about telecoms, I hear talk about the supermarkets and other industries. But for us, we're focused on what we do really well, which is understanding how to provide efficient service and therefore the lowest costs and therefore lowest prices. Competition's good. It's good for us. It keeps us sharp. And it's good for our competitors, and it's great for consumers.
How many cities in total is the Flair airline flying right now from Canada, and how many cities is it connecting in states right now?
Yeah, so we've got 20 airports in Canada, and so by the time you sort of and the 11 stations in the United States, in total we have 67 different city pairs. So 67 different combinations of cities that you could fly from and to. So it's a really extensive network.
Yeah, it's a reasonable network. And tell us about your future plans in the immediate future, 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, or 5 years. What's the planning for Flair?
Sure. So as I said, we've grown quickly. We were at 1 aircraft in April of 2021. We're at 18 today. We expect to get to 50 aircraft within 5 years. And so by 2025, 5 years of us starting. So by 2025, we'll be at 50 aircraft. If I bring that back to what's going to happen in the next 6 months, we will grow from our current 18 aircraft to 19 in November. And then by the time we get to this time next year, we'll be at 30 aircraft in the fleet. We're continuing our rapid expansion. a lot of that expansion will go into getting more frequencies into our existing routes, but we'll also be looking to open our markets for our customers.
All right. Yeah, thank you so much for your time, Stephen. Anything else you want to add before I let you go?
No, look, I just like to say I fly our network a lot, and I can see that a lot of your viewers represent a very large proportion. I really love that. I welcome them aboard and wish them and enjoy affordable fares in this beautiful country that we live in.
All right. Thank you so much, Stephen, for your time. This was CEO of Flair Airlines, Stephen Jones, with us. We wish you all the best and looking forward to chat with you in the future. Thank you so much for your time once again.
My pleasure. Look forward to catching up again. Thank you.
Sure. Entire Y Media would like to thank you. Thank you so much. All the best. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye now.
South Asian Canadian channel.
Hi, this is Priyanka Chopra and you are watching Channel Y.
The biggest South Asian media group. Y Media. Y Media has newspaper, midweek, radio, South Asian Pulse.
Hi, I'm Amitabh Bachchan, and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
Hi, this is Amir Khan and you're listening to South Asian Pulse.
अब हर दिन सुने GTA का नंबर 1 रेडियो स्टेशन FM 91.9.
You are watching Channel Y. Channel Y.
Prime Minister, welcome.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be back.
Online, SouthAsianDaily.com. The biggest South Asian media group. Y Media.